Hi, mystery lovers. It's Zara Altair, and this is Mystery Fix, where we talk about writing mysteries and making them the best they can be. And today I want to talk about the villain and the victim, the hidden backstory of a mystery. The villain and the victim are star characters in your mystery, and as the story unfolds, for the reader, the focus is on your sleuth, but the relationship between these two supporting characters are the crux of the resolution. In a traditional mystery, the puzzle pieces the sleuth uncovers are based on the relationship between the victim and the villain. And as you construct your story, you reveal the layers of the victim's life as your sleuth learns more and more about the victim's world. At various places in your story, you set up clues for the sleuth that reveal the connection between the victim and the villain, and part of the fun of writing your mystery is hiding those clues to baffle your sleuth and keep your reader guessing. So the background work you do in character development builds the relationship between the villain and the victim. And the more you know about these main mystery characters, the richer your story details will be. So for the victim, make no mistake. The victim is a character in your story, not just a dead body. In order for your sleuth to discover the villain, he must understand the victim. So your sleuth explores the victim's world to find clues and suspects related to the victim's death. And once the murder is discovered, usually toward the beginning of your mystery, your work as a storyteller is to reveal the victim's character through the eyes of others and the clues that you use. As you develop the character background for your victim, know their relationship with all the suspects, but focus on the relationship with the villain. Create at least 2 and up to 4 secrets about the victim. That'll help you with your clues and help you with hiding who the villain is. So then reveal those secrets through the story, through physical clues and dialogue with other characters. Some secrets may be red herrings that make another character look guilty, and at least one will reveal the villain's identity. For the villain, throughout most of your mystery, the villain is one of several suspects. So you want to create a rich background, and you'll give yourself a variety of puzzle pieces to drop into your story. Because remember, creating a mystery is creating a puzzle. So go beyond the villain as a character role and give her or him a name, a background with relationships, a physical fallibility, an emotional weakness, everything you do for your main characters, because your villain is a main character. So you want to look at their personal life not related to the victim, secrets they want to keep hidden, and that's other than killing the victim, lies they tell to preserve those secrets, and especially their life related to the victim. This is all background work that you do as you develop your characters. So in your background, focus on the relationship between the villain and the victim. Their relationship is the basis for the murder and the sleuth's involvement. And think of the ways the two are connected, and then the ways things went wrong, and finally the one incident that tripped the villain to murder. So you're going to have a sequence of events in the villain's background that actually lead to the murder. So how did the villain and the victim, how did they get together in the first place? And was there ever a time when their relationship was positive? And if so, what caused the turn of events that turned the villain against the victim? Really think these things out. Because like any story research, you may use only 20% of the relationship you create, but experienced writers know that rich background allows for opportunities to use details as they are writing, because things happen as you're writing. So even though you, the writer, may not know which details you will use when you start writing, um, as you are writing along, you go, oh yeah, that thing that happened with the villain and the victim, I can plant a seed in here. And that's why the deeper the relationship background you build between the villain and the victim, the more you have to use at the right moment in your story. So these are two key characters in your story, and the relationship between the villain and the victim is germane to creating a strong mystery. Without their relationship, there'd be no murder. So a rich background of their relationship arms you with a variety of ways to hide the villain as a suspect. And the more you know about the villain, the more you have to hide in your story. And those hidden clues challenge your reader to solve the puzzle. Never forget your reader. That's what it's all about. Okay, hope that helped as you're creating your mystery, and the relationship between the villain and the victim is something you can play with a lot before you actually start writing your story and work on it in your background. As always, if you have questions about mystery writing, be sure to send me your questions and I'll answer them on the next Mystery Fix. And I will see you again next time.